But I actually had something to talk to you about climate change, like kind of related.
Okay.
I have a theory, okay? And this is going to be a little bit controversial and you might disagree with me. But you know how Leonardo DiCaprio is like a big climate change activist. He speaks at the I don't know, those global summits and stuff about climate change. He donates bunches of money, all of this stuff. I reckon that it's a big ruse.
It is. It is.
Right?
Yeah.
It's a ruse, right?
I've actually got insider information on this.
Gail, pull up. I want to hear that. Gail, pull up the picture of Leo DiCaprio driving to the Oscars in a Prius. Pull that up. While he pulls that up, tell me what do you got.
So, I mean, he still hasn't got rid of his private jet.
Oh, well, come on, dude.
Like,
really?
No, he's still flying around in a private jet.
Is it an electric private jet?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Him alone, the amount he spends is like...
Has he ever addressed this?
No, he actively ignores it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's like the best way to go about life. It's just when anyone accuses you of anything, just don't
give it credence.
Don't acknowledge it.
Let's have a look at that. Okay, so here's Leo DiCaprio showing up to the Oscars in a Prius. And when you look at him...
I don't know about that, bro.
It just seems to me like this is just a fucking yarn. You know, like...
He drives his Prius to the airport where he takes his private jet, yeah.
Yeah. I reckon he drove like his Lamborghini to the place where you rent a Prius and then drove the Prius from there to the Oscars.
Yeah, so I can't actually disclose my source, but a close friend of him,
yes,
like a close friend of Leo's, is their son. Somehow I got the story through there, so I'm not going to go too deep into it. But he was like, yeah, we've had dinner with DiCaprio and like we hang out, and he just laughs about like, you know, how this climate change thing gets him so much pussy.
Like, that's what I think it is, dude. That's honestly where I was going to go with this, right? Because you've seen his dating history,
and
right?
It's just like tax avoidance.
Of course, tax evasion, tax avoidance, just contributions, donations, charities, blah blah.
His
blah.
whole social media account is run by a PR team. Like,
yeah,
you know, he doesn't do any of that himself. I mean, yeah, I mean, if you were him. Yeah, he's an actor, man.
I think
he's a professional.
What he's done
what
is
he's doing.
He's identified the fact that pretty much all young girls nowadays care about climate change because that's what the university teaches you, and that's just the right thing to care about. Not saying that that's a lie. I'm just saying a lot of young people care about that, and I think that that's just a really good way for him to kind of make himself out to be a saint amongst the young people and amongst everyone. Really,
I don't think it's necessarily just. To get girls, but it definitely is just to get girls. He's got everything else in his life. If he's not trying to fix climate change, what possibly else could it be? He's got a great image anyway. There's only one thing he's focused on. So I don't want to speak for the man, but
neither do I. But Leo, sorry, but we're not buying this climate change bullshit that you're doing.
I think he knows. He just doesn't have to acknowledge it.
Yeah.
Can we search up Leo private plane maybe and see if there's any like stories about this or Leo climate change? I just don't. Yeah, I've never bought it. I never bought it. It made me like him so much more, and God, I was pissed when I found out.
Yes,
like when I found out from a friend of a friend of a friend. But you know, like there's a chance that my story has no. Backing. So
we don't know.
This is an assumption.
This is unconfirmed.
This is someone just telling me a story and me being like, yeah, that sounds about right.
I'll believe it.